free, and enjoy more of what the world has to offer in this action one, because this is where most human beings screw the pooch.
So a little one-person trampoline. Very,
I hope I screen shared it. Like, there's no excuse. Like, phone numbers are just out there. You just got to pick up the phone, smile, and dial. So. Good morning, and happy Tuesday, everyone. It is March 14th, 2 weeks through March, halfway through about. Geez, having a good month so far. Hope you guys are having a good month as well. And welcome back to another episode of the Talk to Tanner Morning Show, where we go over tips, tricks, ideas, and exercises to help make you the best entrepreneur you can be, not only for yourself, but for the people you love and care about most. We're all about personal development here. So this morning's show, it's kind of funny, because as you're you're thinking about building your own personal brand, maybe you have a small business that you're focusing on, or you have an idea of where you want to be in the future. And you're like, okay, I understand I need to be learning. It's pretty universal as we go through. I mean, how long are we in school? I was in school from like 3, 4, all the way through 23, 24. So it's pretty wild how much time we really dedicate to knowledge, and that it's easy to acknowledge the good value in being a lifelong learner. I think whenever someone tells you, oh, I'm a lifelong learner, I like to learn all the time, I haven't heard anyone say like, oh, that's terrible. You shouldn't do that. You shouldn't be learning. You shouldn't be trying to develop yourself, this and that. So you get kind of straight to our point. It's like, okay, I want to continue to learn. And I got a couple questions and some DMs. Good morning. Thanks for tuning in with us this morning. I got a couple questions from some people on social media about like what to learn next. They weren't sure what to learn next. So I wanted to do an episode on what if I don't know what to learn next. I'm going to go over 4 broad categories that I really love, that I always lean on whenever I'm trying to learn something, or when I'm not sure, even when I'm at home and I want to read something and I'm not sure, because it always seems like I was doing, every time I had more so bad habits, I had bad habits mainly because I didn't know what to focus on. There wasn't like, oh, okay, I really want to focus on this, and I didn't have something lined up. So I wanted to get on here this morning and talk about what are some 4 basic things that we can learn that we can always lean on to help grow us. So let's go ahead and jump over. Good morning, everyone. Thanks for tuning into the show. So we're going to go over here. We're going to present. I'm going to share my screen. We're just going to start off with a little warm up, and I'm going to hop on here, command. I'm going to zoom in. So these are quotes from Aristotle. So, the philosopher Aristotle. Let's start our morning off right. Let's get some of these on here. Good morning, everyone. Thanks for tuning in with us this morning. Get my ugly face off that screen so you guys can see a little better. So let's get over here. Okay, first quote from Aristotle. We're going to burn right through these, so keep these locked into your brain. Philosopher quotes of the day. So all men by nature desire knowledge. All people want to learn. This has been known for a really long time. The roots of education are bitter, but the fruit is sweet. It's like, what can you do with this knowledge? What can you apply with this knowledge? So whatever you're trying to learn today, maybe you're going into work and you're like, okay, I can learn this. I can learn this. What can I apply to make my situation better and get me closer to my goal? So the roots of education are bitter, but the fruit is sweet. Educating the mind without educating the heart is no education at all. It is the mark of an educated mind to be able to entertain a thought without accepting it. Entertaining thoughts without accepting it. Placing our own values, our own judgments, our own understandings, the can all be super powerful. And the more you know, the more you realize you don't know. That's a big reason why I always get excited about learning. So let's go ahead and jump. I'm going to hop off here. I'm going to stop this screen share. And we're going to go ahead and jump right to the whiteboard. So knowing Aristotle's telling us education is so important, well, we better get right to it. So I'm just going to put down here learning topics. Learning topics. So these are the orders that I like to go through, and I'll be jumping back to change my banner as I go through. So number 1, we have health. If I don't know what to learn, I go to something health-based. Let me go ahead and change my banner real quick. My video editor has been on me to kind of change the banners as I'm talking through to kind of make it easier. Anyway, first learning topic is health. What can we learn about health? What can we apply for ourselves? Well, I put this as number 1 because if we don't have health, what do we have? Nothing. Can't forget that. If we don't have health, we have nothing. Number 2 learning topic. Number 2 that we can jump into, and that would be wealth. I put here selfishly because I love business. I want to really blow up this company, and there's some real estate that we're trying to buy. So trying to really focus and grow. I'm a big proponent. I enjoy talking about wealth. I love learning about wealth. So I selfishly am putting wealth down as number 2. But there's so many avenues that you can go for wealth, and this can be maybe a certain type of investment vehicle you like. Maybe you want to buy rental properties in real estate, or maybe you want to just buy a bunch of stocks in the stock market, or maybe you just want to build out your company, already what you're doing, or maybe you want to donate and give back to a community, to churches, to your friends and family. Maybe you want to build wealth for them as well, but anything on wealth, I'm usually game for. Number 3 is relationships. Humans are social creatures. Relationships. Humans are social creatures. We're always trying to. Let's go ahead and jump to our third one. Number 3, relationships. We want to feel connected. We want to feel loved. We want to feel a part of something, and finding new relationships. Maybe we're finding more people who have like interests to our own. Maybe they're really into the type of business that we're in. Maybe they're into what we're spiritually into. Maybe they just enjoy the same things we do. One of my favorite things to do is to go to sporting events, concerts, these types of things with people who I love and care about. I think it's a total blast. Or even a special crowd. My girlfriend and I were really excited over spring break, going to be going to the Art Institute of Chicago, one of my favorite places in the world. So having relationships and doing things with people that we like is enjoyable. So relationships. We can always learn on how to develop our relationships, maybe get more relationships, millions of hours of content on whatever platform you like to learn off of. And then number 4, the end all be all, when you don't know what to learn, learning about happiness and how to make yourself happy is usually a good piece of time. Is worth your time, happiness. So what can you learn? Slippers falling off this morning. What can you learn about happiness? What can you apply for yourself? Are there certain things where you're a pretty grumpy person and you'd like to be more open-minded? You would like to have an open heart to something in particular, or you would just want to be happy more often. And one of the things that I've heard that I've always loved, and it's stuck with me really well, happiness takes practice. Happiness takes practice. What a concept. So we got to practice to be happy. So we got to learn about it, and then we got to apply it to our own lives. Your superpower is you being you. There are certain values, there's a certain vision, there's a certain purpose, there are certain relationships and experience that are exclusive to you. So what you find happiness in, don't let other haters, naysayers make any judgments on that. Be honest with yourself. What do you really enjoy to do? What gets you excited? What makes you feel alive? Being able to answer these questions can help with that, and doing research on happiness to ask the right questions is usually a good starting point. So let's go ahead and do a roundabout real quick. I'll kind of come back here to the screen. Good morning, everyone. Thanks for tuning in with us. Wow, we had a high, I think a new high. I had 15 people on here a couple minutes ago. That was really exciting. But but good morning to everyone. So down over here, let's go ahead and do our recap. So when we're trying to learn something new, say we're not really sure what it is that we want to learn next, we need to understand that knowledge is one of the most vital resources that human beings can acquire, and that when we grow, it feels really, really good. So I like to lean on these 4 categories. Again, a quick little recap for this morning's show. If you're having a difficult time picking something to learn, or maybe you just want to expand your learning in general, I always come back to health, wealth, relationships, and happiness. These are those 4 strongholds that are pretty broad, that everyone can relate to in some type of capacity. And they also make me feel good. I always get a kick out of them, and I always really enjoy them myself. So, but that's all I had for this morning. Make sure that we're going out and we're learning today. And I wanted to set up a little challenge here at the end. So today's challenge is to learn something new. So today's challenge is to learn something new. Whether maybe we pick up that book, we read a handful of pages. Maybe we listen to that new audiobook that we downloaded off of Audible, just a few pages. Maybe we open up a podcast that we really like and learn something good that way. Let's put in more good quality content into our lives and less of the bad stuff. So, and it doesn't have to have a ton of likes or be the most popular thing in pop culture today for it to be super valuable. So don't worry too much about that kind of stuff. Worry about what it is that you're interested in. Where do you want to go? Like, where is this ship headed? And let's try and understand and connect, like, okay, who I want to become in the future, what would that person have to learn and acquire today that they could help get them closer to that vision version of themselves into the future? So we're trying to lessen the gap, and sometimes taking the necessary actions is just what we need in order to get this done. So finding the balance between the two can be really tough, but they never said it was going to be easy, right? You're going to have to do a few hundred episodes of something. You're going to have to go out there and make your own content. You're going to have to be consistent. You're going to have to learn a bunch of stuff. So today's challenge is to go out and learn something. I hope this was helpful, everyone. Thanks for stopping by the show this morning. Good morning to everyone. Again, thank you for stopping by. I even got the the wrong banner on there. Episode 232 is what we're on today. What if I don't know what to learn next? So today's challenge is to go out there and do just that, learn something new. If you're looking for a life coach, we offer 2 services here. The first is we do 6-week life mastery boot camps, and then also long-term one-on-one life coaching with me, myself, and I. If you're looking for a life coach to work with you to get a 1-page life plan, please make sure to send me a direct message and we can work together, and I can get you more inquiries on that. Other than that, that's all I had for you guys this morning. I hope this was helpful. Health, wealth, relationships, and happiness. These are great topics to learn by. And also make sure to like the video. If you got good content out of this, it helps the algorithm tremendously. If a little pro bono, if you ever want to make your own content. If you get more than 4 likes for every 100 views, there's a lot of algorithms that be pushing that crap up. So that's probably why you see other content creators nonstop like, Give me a like, because it is very helpful. So it only takes a second to go click down at the bottom of the video. Appreciate it greatly. I'm out of here. I will be back here again Wednesday, March 15th, 7 a.m. live with another episode of the Talk Tanner Motoring Show, episode 233. So cheers, friends. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for checking us out. Go out and learn something new. Do something nice for somebody. Take advantage of the day because, man, once Tuesday, March 14th is done, poof, it's gone. And then we're on to the next. It goes so fast. So we might as well enjoy it, learn some stuff on the way, share good experiences with people we love and care about. Thanks, guys. Continue to learn on. Catch you on the next one. Peace.